Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're looking at Teaming with Fungi, the Organic Grower's Guide to Mycorrhizae by Jeff Lowenfels. This is the third book in Jeff's Teaming with series, which consists of teaming with microbes, teaming with nutrients, teaming with fungi, and teaming with bacteria, most of which I've reviewed, and I'll put links in the description for those. Each of these books focuses on a different aspect of plant science and delves into the various areas of study involved. Like one of them is mostly on soil science, and one is more on botany and plant physiology. This book focuses on mycology, the study of fungi, and more specifically, mycorrhizae, which is a term for symbiotic fungi that form relationships with plant roots for mutual benefit. This book is all about beneficial fungi and how you can use understanding of mycorrhizae to be a better gardener or just person who cares for plants. Out of all of Jeff's books, I did find this one to be probably the least useful, but I had to read it because I wanted to learn more about this stuff. But the book did have some stuff in it that I'll probably never use. Like there's a chapter on mycorrhizae and hydroponics, chapters on lawn and turf, and there are also things like lists of plants that form mycorrhizal relationships, which, yeah, that's pretty useful, but that's more like reference material. And I use mycorrhizal inoculant for starting seeds, and about a week after I read this book, I was actually planting a bunch of different seeds, and I found myself just Googling whether or not the seeds that I was planting will form a mycorrhizal relationship instead of just looking it up in the book. Maybe I should have just looked it up in the book and then made a list of all the seeds that I have that do form the relationship. But the book does have a lot of practical information, and I do feel a bit more confident in the garden after having read this. And fungi books are generally pretty interesting, so it's just a plus that this one also has information that you can actually really use. Just like all the other books in the teaming series, this one had some pretty amazing pictures, which I'll show at the end. And as usual, Jeff's delivery is just exactly how I like it. His books are such a valuable resource because they're just like little versions of like school textbooks, but at a fraction of the cost. They always feature really helpful diagrams or pictures to help you understand what you're reading about. Like, for example, there's a nice diagram of the inside of a fungal hypha or a strand of fungal tissue, and I'll make sure to show that picture at the end. I will say that even though I did really like this book, I would rate it fourth out of the four books in the series. It's just that the other books contain so much more information to learn, and the next one I'm going to review, Teaming with Nutrients, is just so well put together. Plus, Teaming with Fungi is the shortest book in the series at just over 150 pages, and even the pictures are better in the other books. This one has fewer microscope photos, but it does have some pretty good diagrams. I really do think that if you're into learning about this type of thing and you do read any of Jeff's books, you're very likely going to want to read all of them because they're just so interesting and so well written. And that's why I ended up getting this one, and I do not regret it. I've read other authors who write this type of stuff, and I'm just really impressed with this guy. Okay, that's it for this one, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. This book is pretty good, but I promise the next one, Teaming with Nutrients, is better, and so the video should be too. Stick around for a second, and I'll show you some of the pictures that I was talking about. And yeah, mycorrhizae is a very fascinating topic to learn about. If you're a plant person or a gardener, you definitely want to check out Teaming with Fungi by Jeff Lowenfels. This book shows a lot of pictures of plant studies where one received the mycorrhizal inoculant and the other one didn't. Pretty cool, but not the most riveting material to look at. Here's that fungal hypha strand. I don't know why this thing won't focus. I apologize for that. Probably the most iconic mushrooms ever, the Amanita muscaria. I have no idea why it won't focus. That really sucks. Okay, that's it for this one, guys. Thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the video. There's your boy Jeff right there.